Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video. So you catch me just as I'm about to do an install on the Clubman. So we've got the chrome belt line. You can see on the car, I'll flip the camera around in a second. We've gone color coded on most of the trim. That chrome, just for me, I'm not a massive fan of chrome on minis. I know some people like it and that's absolutely fine. I like to black it out or color code it. So I was having a chat with SMPS and they said that they actually do a Beltline cover. It's a stick-on cover, so it's not a replacement like you can get on the hatchback. You can't get that on the Clubman. But let me flip the camera around. So if you see here, this is the box that it comes in, and what it does, it literally sticks over this chrome trim. So that chrome trim, I've gone over it with a degreaser so that it's nice and super clean. And what we've got in here are replacement parts. And I think all they literally do is just stick over the top, just like that. So we're going to do a quick install now of those. It's not going to be complicated. All you've got to do is do your prep, clean. Now, one of the things I've seen is around sometimes the gap in the middle shows. So one of the things I've done is just took a bit of black tape there. I don't know whether I'll need that yet, but just in case you wonder why there's a random piece of black tape, I'll show you what I mean in a minute on that, and we'll see whether we need it or not. Okay, so what you can see is I've emptied the kit out and just ran it round the car and made sure that I know which bit goes where so I don't make any mistakes, because they're not labelled, but it's pretty obvious once you get them in your hand where each of them fit. So you can see they've got like this blue plastic coat and then this grey protective layer to stop them getting damaged. Now they are metal. You can see on the back they've got two strips. And I'm assuming they literally just stick in place there. Like that. Now that's the grey. So what we'll do, we'll show you this now and we'll fit each one of these. Okay, so we've got this. So first of all, we'll take the blue and then the grey backing off so we can see what we're working with. Right, so we can see we've got a nice gloss black finish on that. And that's going to sit on there. Okay, I see you. So it's literally a stick-on cover. You're going to see a bit of this rubber at the top. So it's going to be one of those where you just need to be really careful. Now I'm going to get my blade because I was doing a video earlier and I found it so difficult because I don't have very long fingernails to split these. Okay, so I've just used a razor blade just to take that tape off. We'll peel those off. And it's just making sure before you press it all the way down that you get it in the right place. You want to make sure all that chrome is covered up. And then you press that on. Now, that, for me, bring you in, is a really nice finish. So it's gloss black. There's no chrome on show anywhere. Now, it's not an OEM product by any means, but I think that is a much better finish than you're going to get with some tape. And I like the fact that stuck on, that's not going anywhere. You're not going to get little ripples, bits of dust in it. That looks really smart. The car looks disgusting on camera, but it's actually clean to the eye, which is a bit odd. So what we're going to do now is just do these side strips as well. So let's give those a go. Okay, so again, I've just made sure I've got the right piece, it's the right length. Now I like to take this cover off so that I can see again where the edges are perfectly. Make sure everything's been covered. You can see that nice gloss black finish on that. So again, just put it against the car before you peel that tape off so you know roughly where it needs to go. Some people might want to peel this as it's against the car. I like to take it off and just do it, but that's personal preference. Perfect. Do you know what? As this goes on the car, I am super impressed. I'm going to give it a good press all the way down to make sure that, wow, that's making such a difference to the car already. Okay, let's do this strip next. Again, just putting it against the car, making sure, and you'll actually get a feel. These end bits have a little bit of a lip on them. Peel that all off. What I'll do, I'll show you all one side of the car step by step. The other side, we'll just do a bit of a time lapse. And again, it's peeling off those strips. Razor blade just helps. Let's catch the edge. That's one. Okay. So just peel those strips off. It sort of hooks around the end, so you can't really get it wrong. I'm actually really impressed with the product. It's actually metal, so it's not like it's a cheap plastic piece. It's actual metal. It's really nice. I know it's not like the OEM replacement, but it's not a million miles off. The fitment is perfect. Like, I'm really happy with that. That looks really good. It's aligning nicely. Okay, so again with this back corner, you've got this little sort of kick into it, and I think what you can actually do is just line it up with the edge. Now I've said that. Just go for the, again, as long as you don't press it down, you get like a second chance at it, that's for sure. There you go. And again, if we bring the camera down, we just look at that side of the car. It's come from the front. You can see you've got that gloss black, matches the mirror and the roof perfectly. I'm really impressed with that gloss black line. Okay, so we're just working on this back corner now, and again, you've seen it 3 times so far. Just peel those strips off, line it up. Now this does have a bit of a curve to it. It could or may make it a bit of a more of a challenge to put on, but you can see as long as I'm not pressing it all the way on, right. Ooh, that is quite sharp on the edges. Just be careful with that on your fingers. Right, that's definitely the trickiest one so far, but again, it's gone on nicely. All the chrome's covered up. That's how sharp that is. I have cut my finger, but that's me being silly and running my finger across the bottom of it. So just be careful on that. Now we're going to do the other side of the car. We'll whiz round, do that, and then we'll show you the front. Okay, so we've just got this final 2 pieces to go on the bonnet. So what I'm going to do is just release the plastic just like before. I don't think this one's any different, but let's just trial fit it so we know what we're working with. Right, so if I hook that on the end, let's go to this other side. Just want to see, before I get any glue, how they meet, because this is the one that could be a little bit tricky. The back ones on the back doors were probably the hardest on the actual barn doors so far because of the curve on them. This you're working with curve and you've got to join. Right, okay. Got you. So if we hook it around the end, so what do I mean hook it around? Let me bring you in close. So if we look here, we actually hook it over the end, and I think we do the same on this panel here, hook it around the end of this plastic trim. I think that should meet nicely in the middle. So let's give it a go. Okay, so let's peel. One. So that's 2 lots of the peel off. And I think all we're going to do is just wrap it around that edge like I just showed you. Again, you've got a curve on the bonnet that does make it trickier to do. There is a little bit of vertical movement if you need it sometimes, as long before you've pressed it down. And I'm hoping we've done that right. That's going to meet nicely. Now, obviously for shipping purposes, they can't make this all one piece because that would be huge. It's even wider than the F56 piece that you get from the factory. So they've had to do the split, and I think once it's on the car, you're really not going to notice it too much. And it's good because I've got a little ding in mine here, and these covers are going to actually cover them quite nicely. Now, my focus would be getting it aligned in the center properly to start with, and then work your way around. Do you know what? I'll bring you in. I've seen some comments online about this. I didn't need to do that black tape at all, so you can ignore the fact that I had that on the bonnet, but that was just me reading other people's opinions on it. Let me bring you in again. You can see there you've got that little join. Now you get that on some of the OEM stuff, I'm sure you do, but you could barely even see it. Like if you're directly in front of it there and looking for it, like you come at this angle here, it really doesn't stand out. But I'm going to get the car outside in the daylight tomorrow so I can get a proper step back and look at the whole car. But already in this light, this trim is looking amazing. Let's see what it looks like outside. So I hope you'd agree that has made a real difference to the F54. It was a nice, easy install. Had to take a bit of time. I did cut my finger a little bit, but that's to happen. Do apologise, I'm a bit mucky today just because I've been working non-stop on this car to get it ready for a show. So I've been doing mod after mod after mod, and that's the last one tonight before I put the interior back together. So we've got lots of install videos coming for some of the bits that we've done. So keep an eye on the channel. Please hit that like button if you found it useful. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get alerts every time we upload new content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.